What is up, everybody? My name is Evolved64 and welcome back to Let's Play Genshin Impact Sumeru's story. Now, in the last part, we made it here out into the desert. We reunited with Tainari and he was able to tell us some important information. And we're here at the desert to receive some help. What kind of help we're gonna receive? I have no idea. Hopefully it's something good. So
that sounded like Candace. Come on, you two. Jeez, are all of you academia folks such hard work? Move it!
All right, stop yelling.
Man, she ain't the only one ready to bonk heads. Man, the air is so thick you can cut a knife in it.
Well, this is pretty awkward. Hey, wanna play sardines with three people who wanna tear each other limb from limb? Sure, why not? Sounds fun. The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down. Please, let me introduce myself. I am Candace, protector of Aru Village.
Well, hello, Candace.
Our savior has come at last! Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's Paimon. Thank you so much for helping us.
You have my most sincere gratitude, honey.
There's no need to thank me. It's only right to help each other when the weather gets rough.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me tell you, I am
She's
so thankful
gentle
for it.
and caring, like a nice older sister. Unlike those guys over there.
What?
Right.
Deiha's like
now
that
that we're
too.
all better acquainted,
Oh,
we should
yeah,
return
Deiha.
to the topic at hand.
No, she's not talking about Deiha.
As a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, I was observing your conflict from afar, even before the sandstorm started.
Excuse me.
And now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely sure that you pose no threat whatsoever to us.
Yes, please.
So please, have an honest and sincere conversation with one another, and put your hostile feelings to rest.
Yeah.
If anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sandstorm.
Ooh.
Oh, on second thought, Paimon may have misjudged Candace's character.
No. Owane-san is always,
And that goes for you too, Miss Dia.
What?
Do I make myself clear?
Deiha was taking care of this
All
place.
right, we got it, Candace.
Come on, Candace.
That's what I like to hear. So, which of you will begin?
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now. Anyway, one of those two should probably start talking.
Wait, that was you trying to be a mediator?
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself.
There we
While
go.
Al-Haytham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been assigned a morally dubious mission. Rather, I've chosen to exile myself.
Hmm.
Exile yourself?
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. What little they did report clearly did not match the project's actual progress. As General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility and authority to request an audit. However, to my surprise, the person responsible for the erroneous data was none other than Grand Sage Azar himself. I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request, but I soon found that all leads and potential pieces of incriminating evidence were carefully concealed from me. I began to realize that they were cautious of me from the very beginning.
Oh, wow.
Unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request as soon as the submission reached his desk. He even said to me, "The power of the General Mahamatra is granted by the sages. You have no right to judge us."
So they really are up to no good.
I realized then that to the Grand Sage, the Matra are nothing more than tools for the sages to assert and maintain their control over knowledge. The vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless to the academia of today.
So then you decided to exile yourself.
I believed it would be wise to flee the academia before the sages had a chance to take action against me. This way, they can no longer see nor predict my actions. I will never give up on this investigation. There's no need for someone else to give me power or authority. Once I find the truth, I will administer judgment by my own name.
Sino seems to have the same goal as us. We're all investigating the sages.
Yep.
Plus, now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, he somehow feels a lot less scary.
It's still too early to trust him. Whatever this story was just made up.
Well, Sino, if that's your story, then why did you see Alhaitham as a target?
Mm-hmm.
When I was investigating the matter in the academia, I overheard a conversation between Alhaitham and a sage. The sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired traveler. Do you dispute this, Alhaitham?
What?
Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented. Now throw in your suspicious behavior with the Divine Knowledge Capsule, and I think we deserve an explanation.
So the sages were watching me from the very beginning.
Yes. I was indeed tasked with investigating the Traveler.
Alhaitham?
After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told me, once you've completed this assignment, I can give you a glimpse of divine knowledge.
A most enticing offer.
Unfortunately, those academics don't know me at all. Their words contained one key piece of information. Namely, that divine knowledge indeed exists. That gave me all I needed to know. From my perspective, the sages are far from trustworthy. Think about it. Isn't it a little strange they're so willing to share divine knowledge with anyone, even as a reward? So, I began my own investigation following the lead of the Divine Knowledge Capsule. In the end, I realized my wisdom in committing to this rather than collaborating with the sages. Had I been less guarded, I probably would have ended up like that Ain al-Ahmar mercenary, incapable of remaining sane for long enough to hold a conversation.
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you, using one of those capsules that drive people insane?
What about your encounter with me? Did you join forces with me so you can investigate me?
I'd already given up on the assignment by then. I only told the academia I was waiting in Port Ormos for you to appear so they wouldn't suspect anything. So it came as quite a surprise when I encountered my erstwhile target while investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Criminals do love to talk about coincidences.
Even though I ran into the Traveler by chance, I had no intention of providing assistance to the academia. Also, you should remember, you were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation after I left that tavern.
As you mentioned, things did go like that.
That's true. Alhaitham helped us out at Caravan Rebat as well. Maybe he's telling the truth.
I'm willing to apologize, if that's worth anything to you. I took the Divine Knowledge Capsule behind your back because I judged its existence to be a significant risk. I felt that it would be best for no one to interact with it before it had been properly studied. After all, curiosity often proves to be the most dangerous thing in this land.
You should be well aware, Scribe Alhaitham, that curiosity can also lead you to danger and suspicion. Answer me this. Did the sages share any information about their project with you?
Have I not made myself clear? You and I are both distrusted by the academia. Do you really think they would tell me anything?
Fine. Although you haven't completely proven your innocence, I won't regard you as an enemy, for now.
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad to see you two clearing up your misunderstandings. And now you, Dia. I believe it's your turn.
Oh, sorry. Whatever the boys were talking about must have been so boring that I spaced out. My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, Dunyarzad of the Homayani family, is friends with the Traveler and is currently recovering from her illness at home. I had nothing going on, so I decided to return to Aru village for a visit. I was actually looking forward to a pretty exciting time getting back together with everyone here. But then I saw these two random guys in the middle of a pointless argument. It ticked me off, and things went downhill from there.
Cat ears, if it
Is
also
that all?
and human ears, it doesn't match.
I will admit that definitely sounds like your style. In that case, welcome back, dear.
That's more like it. I missed you all so much, Candace.
Whoa! What was that sound?
No need to worry. Now that you're no longer at each other's throats, please make yourselves at home. I'll take a quick trip outside to clear out some of those creatures in the sandstorm.
Creatures? In the sandstorm? Are you sure you don't want some backup?
Yeah, we
Fighting
can
in a
help you out.
sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted. Anyone without extensive training in these conditions is at a disadvantage. You needn't worry.
Does it matter?
Yeah, just leave them to Candace. Don't worry, she's as tough as they come.
Let me go with her. Come on. After a while, the winds begin to calm. Wait, begin to calm? Something
The
like that?
winds died down. That means the sandstorm's over, right? Candace still isn't back yet, though. Is she alright? Maybe we should go out and check on her.
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to feel a little worried. All right, let's go. We've been here long enough, and the boys are as chatty as the floor.
Now you guys are gonna talk about ladies. Please don't talk about them without me. They use delusions that grant them power, similar to that vision. Oh, here we go. Here you go. Oh, hello. There's a teleporting thing. Oh wait, there we go. And fly. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. What else to do now? Oh, there's Candace. She's fine. Oh no, never mind. There's wolves.
Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with these creatures the entire time?
Yes. They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated. Before I realized it, even the sandstorm had stopped.
Ah, here comes another wave!
Don't worry.
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted earlier, but now I have something to take my anger out on.
It's been quite a while since I've seen the Flame Mane in action. I'll leave these to you then.
Oh, you're
I'll
about
be
to
sure
walk.
to put on a good show. Let's go!
Aw, yeah, Dahan and the Traveler.
Illusion shattered!
Oh,
Boba, get them!
there you go. Oh, and you miss. Oh, you guys are so easy.
Propagate!
Nice and spicy! Here comes another wave! When are they ever gonna let up?
Ooh, I could really use a healer. I don't have a healer on me. Well, not a fully developed healer. That's for sure. Oh,
Scatter!
The creature stopped appearing. Was that the last of them?
perhaps.
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm. So we should be safe for the time being.
Well
Nice.
fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
No, not really. Maybe just a few bumps and scratches.
Who are you?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands full taking care of the village's elderly and children.
Like yourself.
I am the chief of Aru village. Everyone usually calls me Uncle Anpu.
Hello there, Uncle Ampu.
Sir, I am also originally from the desert. but I have not been back for some time now. May I ask if such sandstorms are common?
I can't say they've always been common, but recently the storms have become increasingly severe and frequent. Besides sandstorms, we also occasionally get earthquakes. According to an investigator who stayed in the village a while ago, these unusual natural phenomena are related to the withering of Irminsul.
Another effect of Irminsul's withering. So, Irminsul's withering causes withering zones in the forest, and sandstorms and earthquakes here in the desert?
Eesh.
Everything in the natural world is inextricably connected to Irminsul. These regional symptoms can indeed be a reflection of Irminsul's present state.
So that makes me curious if it's affecting Mondstadt, Leeway, and Inazuma in a way too. Like sending like typhoons going on in Inazuma, hurricanes probably happening in Mondstadt.
Everyone in our village needs to take good care of themselves. Speaking of which, why haven't I seen a single village keeper since I got here?
Village keeper? Who are they? Village guards like Candace?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Village Keeper is how Aru Village refers to mad scholars exiled here by the academia.
Oh wow.
Most of them are scholars who lost their sanity after a period of training in the Avidia forest. The academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the psyches of other scholars. So, they're forcibly exiled to the desert. Though if you ask me, it's all a boatload of nonsense.
Alas, that's exactly what we've been trying to investigate. One by one, the village keepers have been mysteriously disappearing without a trace. But no one in the village has ever seen them leave. If you're planning to stay around the village for the next few days, I'd appreciate it if you could keep an eye out for them.
I've had encounters with those people in the past. I'll see what I can do to help.
The Matra are the ones responsible for their exile. Now that you're no longer with them, are you trying to alleviate your guilt and atone for your past sins? I'm fascinated by how you think.
How Haytham
Mock me
behave.
if you will, but if you are guilty, I will eliminate you, regardless of my position or identity.
Oh, you're the former General Mahamatra. You must be an expert in these kinds of investigations. Thank you for your help.
You know, I'm curious if
Is it
the
because you're reminded of
Mahamatra is
Acacia?
like something related to
These poor scholars.
to
First they lose their
Indians'
sanity, now
legend
this!
of the.
We need to help get them back home, safe and sound.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Is it really a good idea to tag along with Sino?
Maharaja?
You seem like you really don't trust him.
I'll be grateful for the assistance. No doubt you will do a better job than some of my former subordinates. Let's start by finding a spot to share what we know so far.
Okay, you got it. But that's gonna be handled in the next part, guys. So sorry, guys. We're actually at the end of the video. This is gonna be where we end off, and we're gonna continue in the next part. Okay, heal up my waifu. Please be healed. There you go. All right, and with that, yeah. So in the next part, we'll just investigate a bit more further about the exile and everything like that. So guys. Yeah, this is gonna be the end of it. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys like the video, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up button. Share the video as well, guys. Please share the video. We're trying to reach up to 150 subscribers before the end of the year, and I can't do that without you guys. So please help me out. Also, if you want to share your thoughts on the video, go ahead and comment down in the comment section down below. And if you're new here and you aren't subscribed and you like my content, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. Also, hit that lovely little bell to receive all notifications. That way you guys don't miss out on a thing. I'm Sumeru. This has been Genshin Impact, Sumeru Story. Peace out, and God bless you all.